We're gamers, we like games, we play games because we're gamers. We got no lives, we've got jobs, this is our hub.
Hey, fucking hello everybody, it's FetBub here, and we're doing another The Fuck You Doin'. This time we're going to go with another Overwatch hero. We're going to go with Ana. Now in this series, what I like to do is break down kind of like problems I see a lot. I'll definitely give suggestions of what I think should be done, or what you should be doing. When it comes to things like game characters, there's other topics I talk about too, such as celebrities, companies, everything like that, all entertainment related. But today we're going to be talking about the Overwatch healer, Grandma Ana. Now, in comp, what I see a lot of Anas do is DPS. They focus so much on shooting other people, they don't focus as much on healing, or they don't focus on healing right people, and that's really frustrating. When you're supposed to be a backline healer and you're pushing up forward with the Reinhardt or the Orisa, standing next to the shield, trying to shoot through the shield at the enemy, you gotta realize, well, you do a fair amount of damage. You can take out most 200 health people in two or three hits. And that's no joke. Now, that's pretty good. You have to realize that your healing is way more valuable, because you can just sit back and just spam heal into your people, and you can rack up 5-digit healing easily. And even if you're not getting the most healing because your team's playing out and playing more aggressive and putting themselves out of the position, you still can give them so much support in many other ways, such as giving them a place to come to heal, being on point there, scouting positions based off your position, giving them call-outs, making sure you use your sleep dart effectively to cancel ults, and to take care of people on cooldowns like Reinhardt charges, stuff like that. You can also use your healing nade to so much effect. You can honestly make the off healer be a monster healer because you're using your fucking nade correctly. And what does that mean? Well, whenever, just like thinking defensively, when you see a Zen use their ult and you throw your nade at them to take care of their stuff, use it to help your Zen. Oh, we got pulled into a grab. What do? Throw the nade down, Zen pops the ult. Now you're going to get so much more healing, and so much more healing faster. You've essentially helped out. Other things too, keep track of ults so you know that, hey, who's my big damage dealer who's going to have a big ult that works well with Nano? Oh, maybe it's going to be Roadhog. Maybe it's going to be Reinhardt. Maybe it's going to be Blade. Maybe it's going to be Reaper. Maybe it's going to be Bastion. Something, you got to keep an eye on that and think about who are you going to give your Nano to that's going to help. A lot of times I see them just waste Nano at weird times. They try to use Nano not just to save, but to use Nano as a healing, and it's really fucking stupid. Just, I'm a Reinhardt, I have a shield, let me just put my shield up. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. We won the fight. Don't need to fucking do that. What the fuck are you doing, man? Stop wasting it. Another thing is not only that, wasting the sleep dart, but also wasting the nade and being out of position. A lot of Anas, again, they like to go forward and try to play damage, and you're not helping us when you're damage. You need to play back. You and Zen are gonna play back. Zen's actually much better playing forward than Ana is. Ana is better playing almost in a hidden position where all she can really see is her team until a brawl breaks loose. That's when you want to start then using your nade and your sleep dart to help your team. And you also have a better line of sight, again, from flankers and people from behind. That Reaper that sneaks up and ghosts in. Right as they land, sleep dart them. When they wake up, nade them. You got to think about these kind of combinations and think about how your kit really affects your team and affects the other team. Again, characters like Reaper and Hog, your nade is a killjoy for. You see a Reaper coming in, you don't have, he's coming into ult, you don't have sleep. Sleep's on cooldown. Used it to put the ulting Hog to sleep, or the ulting Genji to sleep, and you did a good job. You protected yourself there. Reaper's about to come in. You don't have to worry about sleep. Just throw the nade. You'll throw the nade, you'll hit your team, so you can heal them way faster. Your other healer can help you, and then you can just start spamming heal into your team while your Reinhardt's blocking it or whatever's happening. And because he has the nade, any damage he takes is going to retain. He's going to continue to lose damage, and he might be able to get beaten. If D.Va's got her defense matrix up and micro missiles his ass, he's going to kill him. It's things like that. You need to understand how you react to other people. And a lot of Anas don't do that. They don't really support their team. And that's the key word. Your job is to support your team. You are to use your kit to the advantage of your team. You don't need to be out there sniping people. That's not your job. Yeah, on occasion, if you need to kill certain people, I have sometimes have to snipe out a Pharah. I don't like to do that because now every shot I'm taking at Pharah is one less shot I'm shooting into my team to heal them, and it sucks. You have to then rely on the other healer to keep them alive. Sometimes you can. A lot of times you can't. A lot of times we'll get someone playing a Brigitte or a Moira and they don't understand how to play that character, and you're the one who's leading the heals and they're doing terrible, when honestly those two both can also get 10k healing plus easy. I know I can. Again, you have to consider what you're doing. Whenever I see Ana out of position, I'm definitely saying, what the fuck? The fuck, man? When I see Ana trying to do DPS instead of healing the team, I'm sitting here with 50 health. The fuck, Ana? You gotta help me. You gotta heal. You gotta keep track. I shouldn't have to tell you I need healing. You should only say you need healing if your teammate is out of the way. You have the ability to see who's got a lot of damage and how low they are. If someone has damage on them, they're yellow. If someone's got really bad damage, they're orange. If they're critical, they've got the little health sign on them, and then they die. You can keep track of that. It's not hard. It's something I learned as a healer really quick. You need to pay attention to that. And again, know your kit, know how your cooldowns work, know where to use them. Don't shoot your fucking cooldowns into a defense matrix. Don't throw them at a Rhine shield. Make sure to keep track of that. A good way to learn Ana's skill, if you're a DPS, learn Ashe, transfer the Ashe to Ana, because they're similar in concept. All you got to do, and then too, if you can get down that sleep dart, then you can get down your coach gun really well. And if you can get down aiming your anti-nade in good areas, you'll be able to get your dynamite in good areas. Those things transfer really well. And again, you want to use those. If you want to get good at just blank shooting, play McCree. McCree will help you get down at just blank aiming and making sure you line up your shots, learning your little flicks and everything that make you hit a lot better. It's things like that that make you a better player. So think about stuff like that. Again, you're not a DPS unless you need to. Honestly, the Junkrat should switch to a hit scan if you have a Pharah, or the Reaper should switch to a hit scan if you have a Pharah to take care of. Your fucking Zarya or your Roadhog should switch to a Diva. You shouldn't have to worry about it. Your job is to make sure that the main tank and your team are alive, that they stay up and you protect them. That's your job. Now remember too, as Ana, you can help protect your Zen. Anytime he gets dove, throw a nade on him. It's going to help him out, because whenever he is shield regens, it regens better and faster. You can pump into him and keep him alive, and make sure to use that sleep dart whenever you need to. Don't be willy-nilly. Use it only when you need to. Use it to take care of Rhines charging. Use it to take care of other things. Think of it similar to flashbang too. Use it as a stun, but try to make sure you shoot at the person. You got to hit him. Not like Flash, where you can throw it to the side. Anyway, that should cover it for this one. Again, Ana's a pretty easy character, honestly, when you think about it. You just got to practice and learn. A lot of it's mechanical skill, but a lot of it is game sense, and you really need to apply that game sense. Apply game sense, you'll be a really effective, useful, valuable Ana, and that'll help you climb. If you have any questions or any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Let's talk about it. Make sure to give that like button a nice good game on its top little butt. Make sure to check out my content in the description below, anywhere from the other playlists to, of course, you can check out all of the music that I do for this on the link to that music site. Make sure to check out the other content creators. They have a lot too, and they deserve a lot of love. And of course, make sure to subscribe. You have a good fucking day. Bye.